So finally, it is time to showcase the Super Saiyan 3 Angel free-to-play Goku. He released in 2017 this version of the Goku, and now it is 2024 when he finally gets his EZA. So we're going to see if it was worth the wait, or could they have released him a little bit earlier. So let's jump into his details here. So here it is, very short, which is not a good sign for when it comes to like how a unit performs. Kamehameha leader for 3 key 170 and 77% stat boost. Tech types as well for 3 key 50%. Greatly raises attack defense for 1 turn, supreme damage, and high chance of stunning. 50% raise in the defense and attack on the super. 130% attack and defense with a high chance of attack plus 180%. I wish they changed that to great chance, because that is still from the original, or if it was going to, restrict it to high chance, give me defense. Give me some defense, man. We all know how important defense is, but gets an additional attack defense 130% when performing a super attack, and a medium chance of dodging, and if HP is 60% or more at the start of the turn, an additional chance of dodging plus 30%, so a 60% dodge chance. 3 key and attacks effective against all types when there is another Kamehameha or Majin Buu Saga category ally attacking in the same turn. And that's it. That is it. So we're going to see how much the attack is going to be. I'm pretty sure just by looking at it, the defense is not going to be that great, but I might be surprised. This is what his 100% stats is. I gave him some defense notes, so he's actually above 10,000 defense, 13,000 attack, and 15,000 HP. With the hidden potential system and how I think it's going to work with the hidden potential system and the way his passive and his super attack is looking like, I gave him mostly dodge because I don't think he is going to perform defensively as much as I want. And he's got effective against all types, so criticals weren't too important. It's still important, but not too important. We have a 200% leader being Yamcha, and then 120% leader being Tien and Chaozu. Let's jump into the Legendary Frieza event and see how he performs. He did recently get nerfed, so this will be interesting to see. The Legendary Frieza did get nerfed. They made, though, Int Frieza harder, and then AGL Frieza a little bit weaker. I think that's what the end result was. Because they reduced the attack and defense gained from super to nothing for the AGL phase, but they increased his base attack, which is still less from previously. But when it comes to the Frieza, Golden Frieza part, they did the exact same thing, except so his super attack is actually a little bit stronger. Alright, so our first turn with this Goku, and his starter turn defense is 120,000. Alright, that's not a great start for his starter turn, but he does get the defense on post super. So he will get a 50% raise on that, 60,000, 130. So he should be closing to 300, 400,000 defense on the super. That's not good. Even with 60% chance to dodge anywhere, that is still not very good at all. But he is going to dodge everything because, that's why we built him with hidden potential max. 3.7 million. I don't know if that is with the high chance, so we got to have more runs to see if that is the case. Alright, so this turn here, we have a tiny bit better support, so 135, nothing too dramatically different. Let's go and do another super, see if we are getting the high chance or not of attack plus 180%. So now, taking 4.4. Okay, that is definitely the 180%, and the fact that it's still not breaching 5 million is not a good sign. Yeah, this is really bad. Really bad. Yeah. Now, I'm going to give him the doubt that we haven't got his linking partner out just yet. So, let's wait one extra turn until we get his best linking partner, one of his best linking partners in the game. All right, into the next phase here. We have his perfect linking partner. And I don't have him linked level 10 fully. I have some 9s and then 8s, unfortunately. But he has 110,000 defense, so a little bit worse. And we'll see if his attack is there now. If his attack is like 10 million, 15 million with like type advantage, I'll be happy. I'd be pretty happy. I wouldn't care about his defense as long as he's got the dodge. But he's only at 4.4, which is probably not his 4.7 now, which is definitely not his 180% with the best links. I mean, he is dodging. He dodged the super. Sorry, can I be mad at that? No. But his attack, he was originally known for like a strong free-to-play hitter back in 2017. And now he doesn't even break like the top 50 hardest hitters for free-to-play. It's so weird. It's so weird. Why? I think because it's... now, I don't want to put any blame on it, but like there's literally only one person that we can blame, and that is Global. I think Global and JP have released both. I think, yeah, on both versions. So I think they didn't make him too tough for that. But at the same time, it's like, well, there's nothing. It's not that serious. Come on, they could have tuned him up like 50% more, and he would still not be the best. Alright, let's see how he does with the Dokkan mode here. We should get it. It doesn't really matter that it is the int phase at all, because he has type advantage already. So, I mean, that is good. Good news for us. 7.4. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That's the high chance coming into play with the support at the end. It's still not on that level. I think we've had TURs that hit 10 million easily. So, not what I was expecting, really. I like the 60% dodge. 11 million damage. It's just not a game changer as much as his legacy had back in the day for free-to-play. Alright, let's see how he deals with the final form phase and see if he can actually live through this. It's not like the hardest thing ever, so especially now with the debuff that they did with the removing the, what was it, like 150% attack or something. Does he dodge it? He does not dodge the super. And so let's see how much damage he would take. Yeah, maybe he had like 100,000 defense. 279. And he's taking normals for 66,000. Now, post-super, 7.5 million attack stat. Type advantage. He is now taking dodging. So, I think it would have been double digits. But hopefully, these guys that we have at the end should be fine. I mean, now that we aren't dealing with like such a high attacking freeze, I think. I'm actually very curious. Does Gohan with type disadvantage? Yeah, it's fine. So I'll probably Ghost Usher and then we'll try again and see how much he takes. Alright, there's a few more extra normals at the after the super, as long as we don't somehow kill, which I doubt. I'm actually doubting on his damage output is actually insane. I would expect him to like chop this Frieza, man. That's all I expected. 4.3, no high chance this time around. Dodge again. Dodge again. And dodge again. So, I mean, he is dodging, I guess. He is dodging, so that's good. That's all you can ask for at this point. While this Goku does not. So, I mean, that says something. I know Goku had to be in the first level, but, you know, it says something. So this is what his defense calculation is. It is not good when you can read this very clearly. It's not like a whole paragraph. It's not a whole booklet. There's one thing. He started turn defense 103,000 without support. And he does get to 400-ish thousand. Especially with the 40% support. And then if you if you do the additional, he does get to 550k. 550k with dodge. And it has to be the additional, which I don't put much into it. It's not really worth it. It's not really good at all. Yeah. The best thing is, I guess, you can get that attack stat in a lot of teams. But... And that 60% dodge is really not restricted. It's just that... Where's the damage at? Where's the defense at? He's not even excelling in one of those things, which I was expecting him to be. But that's going to wrap up the showcase for the Super Saiyan 3 Angel free-to-play Goku. We waited 7+ years for this guy, and he disappointed us. Thank you to my members on screen for supporting the channel. If you feel sorry for me about the Goku and you want to support me monthly, click on the first link in the description or click on the join button to become a member. Make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel with notification bell on. I'll see you guys in the next video. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, stay busy. Peace.